All right, hello everyone. This is Mr. Collins. We are starting a unit today on measurement. Specifically, what this lesson is going to do is be a cross-curricular learning between math, the technology class that you'll be starting this semester in the wood shop with Mr. Calvin's, and science. So math, Mr. Calvin's, and science's class will be combined with this. So learning how to measure things and understanding the fractions with that. So you have your slip of paper. It's hole punched so that you can put it into your binder. Additionally, what I want you to do is go to the side that has the one line, not this side. I want you to go to this side. So that should be face up for you, just like this. First, what I want you to do is go ahead and take one side and go ahead and just fold it straight in half. So we're going to go ahead and bend that over, line them up best you can, put a crease there, maybe take your pencil and crease it real nice right there. So now we have that unfolded. Then go ahead and unfold it. I want you to do right in that little crease mark, right underneath this line, I want you to write the fraction 1 over 2. So I put 1 over 2 right in that fold, right on that fold. All right, so everyone should have that done. Now what I want you to do is fold it back in half where you already did. Then fold that in half again. So take the folded side, my folded side's on the right. Go ahead and bend that right over, and you're folding it in half once again. Do the best you can there. Set it down, take your pencil perhaps. Run it right over so you're getting a really good crease on that. I'm just pressing down. Okay, now unfold it. That's a half, that's a whole, and we call this in quarters. So we have 4 pieces, so we're actually going to go ahead and start labeling that. From this end to this first fold mark here, well, that there is 1 out of 4, or 1/4 of this paper. Additionally, right here in the halfway mark, this would be 2/4. It's 2 of the 4s that we have now, which equals 2/4 is the same as 1/2. All right. Then over here we have 3/4. So we have 1/4, 2/4, and 1/2 that we did previously, as well as 3/4. Now go ahead and fold that in half what we previously did our first fold. Fold it in half again for the fold that we just did. This gets tough. Now I want you to fold it in half once again. Folding that right in half. Take your pencil and crease that edge. We're getting a real nice fold by doing this. Then we're going to unfold it, and unfold it all the way. Now if you count those pieces, we have 8 sections. So that makes this one little section right here, how many out of 8? That's right, 1 out of 8. So that's 1/8 of this entire sheet of paper. Underneath the 1/4, this is actually 2/8. It's 2/8. That's the same as 1/4. We also have next would be 3/16. I'm sorry, 3/8. 4 out of 8. The next line is 5 out of 8. That's right. 6 out of 8 is next. That's the same as 3/4. If we reduce that, if we reduce 6/8 by 2, we would get 3/4. These are equivalent. They just look different. 6/8, then we have next is 7/8. So now we should have something that looks like this. 1/8, 1/4 over 2/8, 3/8. We have 3 in the halfway mark. 1/2, 2/4, and 4/8. 5/8, 3/4, and 6/8, and 7/8. Now go ahead and fold it up again. We're going to go last time. This one's the toughest one. All the way. This is why we've been increasing it. So now very carefully fold that right in half again. Press down, don't let it slip. Push it down a little bit. Do the best you can here. Take your pencil. Really get that crease in there. And then unfold it. If you've noticed a pattern already, we started with 2s and 4s and 8s. What do you think's next? 16ths. We just folded it in half again. That just means we have 16 sections now. So our very first tiny little section, notice it's half of an eighth. That makes that 1/16. That next piece, the next little line right there, 2/16, which is the same as 1/8. This next little line right here, we have 3/16. That's right, 4/16, 5/16, 6/16, which we can reduce to 3/8, 7/16. I'm kind of out of room, I'm using a marker, but right on that line would be 8/16, 9/16, 10/16, which is the same as 5/8, 11/16, 12/16, which is the same as 6/8 and 3/4, 13/16, 14/16, and lastly 15/16. So here it is one last time: 1/16, 1/8 and 2/16, 3/16, 1/4, 2/8 and 4/16, 5/16, 3/8, 6/16, 7/16, 1/2, 2/4, 4/8, and 8/16, all on one line. 9/16, 5/8 and 10/16, 11/16, 3/4, 6/8, and 12/16 on one line. 13/16, 7/8, and 14/16, and lastly 15/16. This will be the beginning of our lesson with measurements to incorporate with science, our technology woodshop course, and science. Go ahead and put this in your binder now.